Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that has completely shaped my life, the ocean and surfing. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves, warm sun on your face, and starting your day in the water instead of scrolling through your phone. That lifestyle isn't just pretty. Research shows that it actually makes you healthier, happier, and even mentally stronger. My goal today is to persuade you that living near the ocean and surfing regularly can change your life in ways you probably haven't even thought about. Most of us deal with stress, pressure, anxiety, and long days filled with screens. I grew up around surfing, and I've also researched the science behind why it makes me so happy and why it makes other people also feel so good. My thesis is pretty simple. Living by the ocean and surfing not only improves physical health, mental well being, and creates a strong sense of community. And everyone, I mean everyone, should seriously consider incorporating this lifestyle into their future. Today, I'm going to be talking about the three things: the problems many people face living inland, how ocean living and surfing can solve these problems, and how you can start even if you don't live near the coast right now. Let's start with the problem. The American Psychological Association reports that stress levels among young adults are the highest they have ever recorded. We're overwhelmed, exhausted, and overstimulated. The CDC also shows that only 24% of Americans get enough physical activity. Most people sit all day, work indoors, and rarely go outside. And research by White and colleagues show that people who live far from natural blue spaces like oceans, lakes, and rivers experience more anxiety, less happiness, and less life satisfaction. So here is the bottom line. We're stressed, inactive, and disconnected from nature, even though our bodies are literally designed to be outdoors and in motion. So what lifestyle actually fixes that? Well, many people have been drawn to lifestyles near the ocean. That involves the sports and just the way of life. Living near big bodies of water are attractive to people, but that's not only because they're pretty areas. There's other reasons too. Living near the ocean is scientifically proven to make you happier. A 2021 study by Lima et al. Found that just being near the ocean lowers stress hormones, reduces anxiety, and improves overall mood. Another study in Health in Place found that people who live near the coast report significantly higher mental well-being than inland residents, even when controlling for income, age, or lifestyle. Just think about that for a moment. Just being near the ocean makes your brain healthier. Why? Because blue spaces calm the brain, lower your heart rate, and give your mind something peaceful to focus on. The ocean literally resets your nervous system. Now add surfing on top of that, and the benefits ultimately double. Surfing is one of the best full body workouts a person can do. According to Fairley et al., surfing improves cardiovascular health, builds endurance, strengthens your core, and increases flexibility. And an average surf session burns 400 to 500 calories an hour. That's a lot. And it engages nearly every muscle in your body and boosts balance and coordination. But beyond those physical benefits, surfing also works on your mental health. It forces you to be present. It releases endorphins. It builds confidence. And ultimately, it teaches patience and resilience. You can't think about your stress when a wave is coming. Surfing demands your attention. And because of that, it becomes a natural form of meditation, which ultimately helps people with anxiety or mental health issues like depression, anxiety, or overthinking, anything of that sort. It completely calms your mind and your head to help you focus on something that's not only good for yourself, but fun. Community and lifestyle also adds on to this, especially for your mental health and physical well-being. It's like having Pilates friends or your local fun free ball sport activity you have every week, except the ocean is so much more beneficial for your mind, body, soul, and even connections. Surf culture increases connection to each other and others. If you surf and somebody else surfs, you immediately connect. Outdoor daily activity equals healthy long-term living, which ultimately adds to the health aspect and the benefits of surfing, but also the groups that you can join and be involved in surfing is not like anything you've ever experienced. I myself grew up in these social groups of surfing, whether that was contests, teams, just fun get togethers with your friends that surf. It is so beneficial and so fun to create connections that you will always have because once you start surfing, you will never stop. I promise you that. It's like a surfing bug. And then you have these friends to do it with you, and that makes it 10 times more fun. You might be thinking to yourself, okay, that sounds great, but what if I don't live by the ocean? Well, that is a problem, but here's how you can still begin to start this lifestyle for yourself. You can take surf lessons the next time you're near a beach. Most beginner lessons are affordable, super accessible, and a lot of fun. You also can use rentals instead of buying surf gear at first. That includes surfboards, wetsuits, anything you need, you can get at your local surf shop. A third option for you to start doing for your plan is to start visiting beach towns whenever you can. Planning weekend trips have mental health benefits if you are starting on the road to this lifestyle. And number 4 is if you want to make the move, start planning early. Budget. Look at coastal job opportunities, consider seasonal or summer work, or even internships. Make the move to make yourself happier and healthier. The 5th is that you could join surf communities online, follow surfers, or visit surf gyms to start building the lifestyle gradually. You don't have to move immediately, but you can start taking steps that bring you closer to a happier, healthier, calmer version of yourselves. So let's bring this all back together. We talked about the problems most people face, which is stress, lack of activity, and ultimately disconnection from nature. We looked at the research showing that living near the ocean and surfing improves your mental and physical health. And we went over simple steps to get started, to ultimately live with the dream of better mental health, better physical health, and a happier, more healthier lifestyle. So let me end off with this. Think back to that image of you waking up by the beach, being able to go surfing in the morning, having that peaceful, happy, grounded lifestyle. This is all real and it's very possible. And it could ultimately be the best decision you have ever made for not only your mental health, not only your physical health, but also your lifestyle in general. The ocean changes people and it can change you too. Thank you.